Okay, so Michael is in shooting position. He's not actually gonna shoot. And there's nothing in the barrel, but see his eye and see where the butt of the gun is up against his shoulder. Look at his form. You know, he's kind of hunched a little bit, but that's why you buy a beginner's gun. Hey, welcome back to Ben's Outdoor Boys. We got Michael here, you guys, and we've been having issues with him, like looking through the binoculars, looking through other scopes, where he can't get a full vision of the scope, right? So when you bring that scope up, you want to have a good, clear picture, right?
Yeah.
So we ended up, he already had a Cricket, and I tried to put a regular scope on that, which it's too big for it. So we actually bought, here, I'll spin this camera and I'll show you the Cricket. So we bought the actual Cricket scope for the Cricket gun, and it's a game changer for Michael, isn't it?
Yeah.
So how do you think? What do you think of it?
It's awesome.
So you getting a full picture?
Yep.
And it's adjusting no problem? Okay, so we're gonna bring you, show you around on the target what we're doing. So we've already shot, and I'll bring it, zoom in. So we're hitting our little paper sticker. Here's another little black piece of tape. That's a really nice grouping. 4 shots, real tight. So I'm gonna put this right here. So now you guys can see that this isn't a stunt. Michael's gonna shoot 3 shots right there. Let's see how good he does. Okay, Michael's getting set up. He's gonna shoot his 3 shots there. Of course, we have ear protection in. We're shooting CCI 22 shells, which I think is the best. Max, over here. And it's super important when you're shooting this gun, if you don't get really tight groupings, keep shooting, bud. If you don't get real tight groupings and you're wiggling too much. These scopes nowadays, I mean, they should honestly, the bullet should almost touch or be within a 1/4 of an inch. And we set up our target 30 yards away, and we'll move the target out as Michael gets more and more comfortable with it. And also I'll show you how, when you first, you can either bore sight your scope, but on a 22, I'm gonna show you a simple, cheap way of doing it. So let's see, we got 2 more shots. Go ahead, Michael. I wanna make sure the camera keeps rolling so people know that, we didn't change anything. This is your 3rd shot. We're going for that little black piece of tape, and we're shooting 30 yards. You're wiggling. Oh boy. All right, let's check it. Was that making you nervous? Was your eyes starting to water?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right, so now we'll go over here. Okay, so here's 3 shots. So you see the 3 shots, move your fingers. So you can see that we're off just a little bit. Now I'm gonna put a different piece of tape on it. Okay, so I'm guessing that's just wiggling. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my piece of tape here. And I scotch tape, not scotch tape, but masking tape. I always have black tape on me. Come on, bud. And those tapes seem to... I like having tape up there because you could either tape up your bullet holes or you put new little spots all over your target. You don't have to buy all those target stickers. This is just an inexpensive way of doing it. So Michael's gonna get 3 shots with me, and we'll see if I group up the same. And if I group up really tight, then we know that Michael's just wobbling a little bit. But this is great because he'll get better and better while we keep shooting. It's already going. All right, so I'm gonna fire 1. Here we go. 2. And then Michael, just leave that camera running and then we'll walk up to it. Okay, here's the 3rd shot.
30 yards away.
Oh my gosh, I took the tape off. You see it?
No.
All right, so here we go. So too bad the tape fell off, but I think I hit all 3 shots in the tape. So that's that little Cricket scope for the Cricket gun. So here we go. And if you look back on the video, There's 2 bullet holes right there through the tape. And I put it right on that knot. So 1, 2, 3. So that gun's freaking accurate. That scope is awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. All right, you guys, so these guns here, when the scopes come, you can either have them bore-sighted and they charge you an extra $30 at the dealer, you know, at your gun store. Or what you do is you pull the bolt slide out of your rifle, take that out, right? And it really helps if you have a sandbag. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look through my barrel and I will be able to spot that target looking through my barrel. And when you do that, so I'm looking like this, right? So I'm looking through my barrel and I see my sticker over there. Then you know, if it's in a sandbag, your gun is compressed. You look up here and I'm like, oh wow, my scope is way off. Then you make your adjustments. And we shot, well, the first shot we shot, we actually hit the board, didn't we? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so once again, you look through your barrel with your bolt slide out, okay? You look through your barrel, you find your target, and of course everything's in a nice area. Then you go up here and you look through your scope and you're like, oh, my scope's right there. And then you can make your adjustments. Save you 30 bucks. So anyways, that's a good tip. Okay, so Michael is in shooting position. He's not actually gonna shoot. And there's nothing in the barrel, but see his eye and see where the butt of the gun is up against his shoulder. Look at his form. You know, he's kind of hunched a little bit, but that's why you buy a beginner's gun. And we really like the single shot with the hammer. And this is by the Cricket. Go ahead and pull your hammer back. See? And it's very safe for your first gun. And always teach them gun safety, you guys. Treat a gun like it's loaded every time. And that's what we've done with our sons. And this gun is a perfect beginner. He'll outgrow it super fast, but he'll get super comfortable with it. And he'll really enjoy shooting with you. All right, you guys. All right, guys. Hey, thanks again for checking out Ben's Outdoor Boys. You got Ben and Michael here. And hopefully this will teach you guys to come out and shoot with your kids and be safe. And get the right tools for the right job is always key. And this gun is perfect for the little ones. What do you think? You got anything to say?
This scope's awesome.
It's pretty good.
Make sure you buy a gun for your kid.
Boom, baby. All right. Like and subscribe, you guys. Thanks. I am super impressed with that gun, you guys. That thing is so accurate. So this was just previous where Michael shot. I'll zoom in. There's Michael's 3 shots. And then I hit the tape right there. That is a must buy. That's super cool. Little scope for your kids.